outset that the Brockton Police, the State Police, and all the other assets that are here in the city of Brockton have been working around the clock since the terrible homicide of Mr. Connolly, the cab driver, last Friday, Saturday evening. I did want to just talk about the fact that these groups, the police units, have been working incredibly hard since that time period. It really has been around the clock. Right now, as pertains to the homicide that occurred last early Saturday morning, the Edward Connolly homicide, we are still working on that. The only description that we have of an assailant in that case is that an individual was wearing a gray hoodie, black male wearing a gray hoodie and sneakers. And obviously, in this instance, it appears that the apparent motive in that case was a robbery. The second event that occurred just 2 days ago, when the 15-year-old young man, Terrence Young, and another young man were shot on Essex Street here in the city of Brockton. We're working very hard on that matter. There's been extensive resources done on that case to make sure that we can get to the decision that we need to get at. There's been some talk out there that Mr. Young had been shot before here in the city, and he had been. He had been shot in May of '07, an unsolved shooting that had occurred back at that time. But notwithstanding that, we need to continue to work together as a community and the police working together to get to a resolution of this. That does not appear to be a random shooting. And other than that, I'm not going to get more specific. The third event that occurred yesterday, the 88-year-old gentleman, James Connolly, who, by the way, is my understanding, is doing well at the hospital and is certainly expected to survive this ordeal. Obviously, he's a very tough individual to do that. Is also another event that is disconcerting here in the city. We are not aware of a motive at this point as for that shooting. There is a nominal description on that. A young man wearing a black hooded jacket is what we have. I have no color on that individual as of this point. As a result of this and other events that have occurred here within the city of Brockton, since January 1st, there have been 4 homicides, there have been 7 non-fatal shootings. We have been working, the Massachusetts State Police, and I also want to say at this point also, I want to thank the tremendous cooperation of the Massachusetts State Police, of Colonel Delaney, of Lieutenant Colonel Steve Matthews, of Captain Crisp, all these individuals who, when I call, they respond. And when other people call, they respond. They have never not come forward with what we need, the additional resources that we need here in the city. The city of Brockton, also with Chief Connolly under his guidance and under his leadership also, has put additional Brockton police officers to work toward the problems that are going on here in the city right now. There are significant resources that are here in the city of Brockton, and people should understand that. That this is not being taken lightly. This is serious events that have occurred. We have, and I'm not going to get into specific numbers, but we have different groups from the state police working in conjunction with ATF, working in conjunction with the FBI task force, working in conjunction with a number of other groups, including but not limited to the Violent Fugitive Apprehension Squad, the Gang Unit, the CAT team, which is a community activation team, the Governor's Auto Theft Strike Force. We have the detectives assigned to the homicide unit in the Plymouth County DA's office. We have also mandated that our narcotics officers who also work here are also working here in the city right now to try to deal with these issues. So we have a lot of resources that are here right now, and they will be here for an indefinite period of time. But I do want to say to the community at large that we need help from the citizens in the community. We need help from the people that are out there that may have heard something in any of these events. We need to get these guns and these people that are using these guns off the street. And the police are working very hard right now. The city is working very hard right now. And we need that help there. So if you know somebody, if you know information, we have ways we can help you. We can help you with the Victim Witness Protection Program that we can do. We can help you with assistance and monies to make sure that you are safe, you and your families are safe, but we need your help. And that's not going to change. I wanted to call this today so you understand that the people here, the leadership people in the law enforcement community here in the city of Brockton and in the county of Plymouth are not sitting idly by while this occurs.
All the resources that we can into the city. I've been in touch with the governor and I've been in touch with the Secretary of Public Safety, Burke, and they've assured us that they're going to continue to bring extra resources here to the city. You know, it's a very frustrating and very hard for us to stand here and be going through this when we work so hard every day to make this a great community and keep it great, and to have these things come and really take the wind out of our sails. We need the community to step up. You know, these things have been going on for a long time, and until people in the community are willing to step up and help us put these people behind bars, then it's not going to end. We need to get the guns off the street, and we need the help of everybody to do that.
Great what the mayor and the DA have said. The Brockton Police Department, I'd like to say, is working very, very hard on this, and my officers are second to none. They work above and beyond the call of duty, but we're stretched very thin. Our resources are being maximized out right at this point. So we so much appreciate the help of the state police and the other federal agencies that have come in. Without their resources, we could not make the progress that we're making at this point. And we are making progress on these cases, and we will continue to go forth with our best effort. And I want the people in Brockton to know that that best effort is out there, and we're working very diligently on these cases.